Now we can open the eyes. And with the next inhale, we're going to lift the chin up, look up. Try to point the chin as high as possible here, pressing the shoulders down. We point the tip of the shoulder blades down toward the floor, chin is pointing up. And then with the exhale, roll the chin down one vertebra at a time without rushing. As slow as is available to you, go slowly in and lift the chin toward the ceiling. Feel that stretch in the throat and then exhale, roll the chin down. Inhale. In, out. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Keep the chin down to the chest, interlace fingers at the back of the head. Slide the shoulder blades down along the spine and gently press with the hands at the back of the head. Release tension in the shoulders by relaxing the shoulders. One more breath. Now gently unroll. Lift back to center. Inhale. And exhale. Left ear down toward the left shoulder. Bring the left hand to the right ear. And extend the right arm outside, pointing the fingers up. And now gently move tip of the nose down toward your left knee, pointing down toward the left knee. One more breath. And now back to center, release, inhale. And exhale. Lengthen the neck first and then exhale, right ear down. And right hand to the left ear. Gently press. Extend the left arm with fingers pointing up. And now turn tip of the nose down. Continue pressing gently with the hand. Not too much pressure, just a little bit of weight here to help stretching deeper. One more breath. Now we come back to center. Hands on the knees, inhale. And exhale. Let's move now the chin to the right side. And look up, look down. Travel with the chin parallel to the chest. Bring the chin to the left side. Look up and down. And again, roll the chin parallel to the chest. Bring the chin over the right shoulder. Up, down. Now travel to the left. Up, down. Roll toward the right shoulder. Up, down. To left. Up and down. One more on each side. Right shoulder. Up and down. Left shoulder. Up and down. And come back to center. Inhale. And exhale. Now we're going to take full rotations of the neck, going slowly and gently. Roll the chin down with the exhale. In the inhale, lift the chin up and slowly roll. If you feel that one spot is maybe tighter, we can move there a little bit more, holding and trying to release that tension. And now to the opposite direction. Again, just notice where you feel tension here. And maybe insisting on that part of the neck or shoulders. One more breath. And now back to center. Inhale and exhale. Extend the arms in front of you. Press the palms with fingers, the palms forward and fingers pointing up. Inhale. And exhale, bring the arms to the side. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Inhale. Arms forward, press here away. Imagine pressing against a wall. So we feel the stretch behind the shoulders, create space between the shoulder blades. Imagine that space increasing. And now squeeze the shoulder blades together. And back to center. Press, press, press. Extend the arms. Imagine the arms getting longer here. And then the side, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Arms forward. Press, extend. And now bring shoulder blades together. Last one. Extend. And now to the side. And relax, relax the arms, shoulders. Take a long deep breath in. A long breath out. And now we lift shoulders up toward the ears and roll the shoulders forward slowly. One more breath. And release. Now lift shoulders up and roll the shoulder blades together. Again, squeezing. Imagining that pencil, that imaginary pencil between the shoulder blades. Squeeze in the exhale. Bring the shoulder blades toward the center of the spine. One more breath. And now release. Inhale and exhale. Still for the neck and shoulders. If you have a block, a log, or a water bottle, we take it into the right hand. Keep the block or the water bottle, your object, to the right hand. And now rotate your wrist and lift here above the head. And back to the side of the body. Slowly lift above your head, rotating now. Fingers, my right fingers are pointing to the left side and bring the arm down. This works here on the side of the neck and shoulder. One more breath. And now release. Inhale and exhale to the other side. Block into your left hand. And now we lift, bring it above your head. And I'm sure it's difficult with a log. If I have a log, it's going to be heavy. It's a little bit of a workout. And lift slowly. And now fingers pointing to the left side, up to the right side. And now release. Take a long inhale and a long exhale. Right hand on the mat, slide to the right side and then bring the left arm over the left ear. Stretch the left side, lifting the armpit higher. Imagine your armpit, the left armpit, lifting toward the ceiling, stretching here. Inhale. And exhale. And left arm up. Bring the left hand to the floor. Right arm over the right ear. Extend. Both sides, we try to keep both sides of the body long. For sure, the left side, it's shortening by extending, but we try to extend a little bit more, the arms stretching, lifting. One breath. And right arm up, engage, and come back to center. Inhale. And exhale. Arms up in the inhale. Exhale, hands together. Inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, slide slowly down. Last one, inhale. Feel the arms rotating from the shoulders, and now hands together, close the eyes. And set an intention for today's practice. One more breath here. And now we can open the eyes. We're going to place the block, the object you have, probably forward. We bring the forehead down on extend the arms, and bring the hands down to the floor. Reach, place the forehead on the block or the mat, or maybe not the log, it's going to be difficult. If not, without an object, we can just stretch the spine here. One more breath. And now we unroll. Back to sitting. Shoulders down. Long inhale. A long exhale. Now let's go into a tabletop. And place a blanket if you need underneath your knees. We're going to hold this posture for a little bit, so just be careful with what you practice here, how you practice to be comfortable. Press the hands down, extend the arms. Take a long inhale and a long exhale. Now we start to roll the shoulders on top of the wrists. Moving the shoulders in circles. And now to the opposite direction. On. And back to center, inhale. And exhale, back of the left hand on the mat, extend the arm, pull the shoulder back. And now place the palm down on the floor. The other hand, the back of the hand on the floor, extend the arm and then pull the shoulder back. And now we place both palms down on the mat parallel. Inhale and exhale. Let's extend the right leg, press the heel away. Inhale. Exhale, feel that leg stretching, lifting the heel higher, curling the toes under. One more breath. And now we place the foot to outside of the mat. We're going to do cat and cow in this posture. So we're going to lift top of the head and try to bring the tailbone up. And with the exhale, we round and bring the hips down. Inhale, lift here, arch the spine. And exhale, round, send the hips down. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. In. And out. In. We move slowly and carefully. And out. And now come back to a tabletop with knees parallel. Take a long deep breath in. A long breath out. Let's extend the left leg. Press the heel back. And lift the back of the knee higher. Stretching here. We try to keep both hips at the same level. If your right hip is going up, just bring it down. We try to keep the hip square to the mat. Inhale. And exhale. Now place the foot to the outside of the mat. Extend the leg. And inhale, lift top of the head and tailbone up. And exhale, round. Send the hips down. Inhale. And slowly exhale. In. And out. In. Out. Inhale. And exhale. In. And out. Last one now. Inhale. And exhale. And back to a tabletop. Take a long deep breath in, a long breath out. Now we activated here the body, the energies in the body. Probably we feel the body getting active and having some energy. Now let's work on the shoulders and neck at the same time with a posture that we always practice to release some tensions. Here is the posture that we call thread the needle. We lift the left arm up and now bring the left arm underneath the right one. Place the left ear down. The back of the shoulder is pressing down on the mat. Option to extend the right arm. Always the hips are stuck on top of the knees. We try not to bring the hips forward. If you feel like sliding, it's not the tension that we need, not the releasing we need here. So bring the hips on top of the knees. Align here. This way, the weight of the body is pressing on the back of the left shoulder. A nice stretch. One more breath. And bring now the right hand down underneath the right shoulder and roll back to a tabletop. Inhale. And exhale. Just for a moment, close the eyes and feel the difference between your shoulders. How your shoulders feel at this moment. And now let's lift the right arm up. Look at the thumb and then slide the arm underneath the left one right here down. Extend the left arm. If it's an option here maybe to roll the left hand, to roll the shoulder back and place the left hand on the lower back. It's just an option. Just listen what your body needs to practice at this moment. Just notice how every time we practice a posture that we already know how to place in that posture. Maybe sometimes a little adjustment, shifting something, it can make a difference. Feel a different way of stretching. This is the active lifting of the body, what's necessary at this point, this moment, in order to feel more relaxed. Release some tension. One more breath here. And gently slide the left hand down on the floor underneath the left shoulder and roll. Come back to a tabletop. Inhale. And exhale. Let's stack the toes now and lift the heels up, the hips up, press the heels down. We are into a downward facing dog. The heels are reaching down toward the floor, even if not touching the ground. but feel the length in the back of the legs here. And try to lift the hips higher. You will feel the weight from your body shifting toward your heels, not your wrists. That's important to notice. When you lift your hips higher, the tailbone goes higher and reach the heels down. All the weight is going toward the heels, not the wrists. And now we can start to walk in place. Bend the knees here. One knee bent, the other one. Extend. Now come back to center, reach the heels down, inhale. And exhale. We bend both knees at the same time and bring the chest closer to the knees. And now extend the legs back to downward facing dog. Again, bend the knees, send the chest closer to the knees. Touch, if it's available, touch the knees and extend. One more. And release. Let's walk the hands toward the back of the mat. Lengthen the spine, inhale. Exhale, we fold. With the knees slightly bent, we grab the opposite elbows. And allow the neck to relax here. Top of the head is pointing down. Shoulders are relaxing. The gravity pulls the vertebrae away from each other, creating space, lengthening the spine. And now we can swing up and down, to the left and to the right. One more breath. Now with both hands on the mat, we extend the legs and feel again that stretch at the back of your legs by sending the knees toward the back. The back of the knees, it's extending here, inhale. And exhale, let's lift the arms up toward the ceiling. Take a long breath in. And with the breath out, hands together in Anjali Mudra. Let's turn now to face one side of the mat. And for you, it's going to be toward the screen so you can see what's happening now. Inhale. And exhale. We bring both arms up, interlace fingers, point the index fingers toward the ceiling, arms up, parallel to the ears. And now we lean to the right side, to the outside of the mat. Stretch here the arms, inhale. And exhale back to center. Lift the left knee. For me, it's the left one. For you, it's the one to the center. If it's the center, it's perfect. Step the foot down. Now we are Prasarita Padottanasana, a large stance here. Bring the knees and elbows down. Extend, stretch, and now bend the elbows 90 degrees and the hips. The hips are wide, the knees are pointing out. Inhale. And exhale. Hands to the knees. Les mains. I don't know why I'm switching to French. I'm so used to teaching both. So bring the left shoulder down. Up. Right shoulder down. Up. And now extend the legs. We pivot to the other side of the mat. And lift the arms up, warrior one. Align your hips to be parallel to the top of the mat, to the end of the mat. Right foot is 45 degrees, as always in warrior one. Inhale. And exhale. Extend now to warrior three. Lift the right leg parallel to the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Right knee up. And hands together, step the foot down. Now we're going to do the other side. Lift the arms up. And now we lean to the end of the mat. Stretching here the side of the body. And up, back to center. The inside knee up and step the feet wide. We're going to bend the knees and elbows and extend. Feel that stretch here. Try to lower the tailbone down toward the floor a little bit more. Inhale, stretch. And exhale. In and out. And now let's pivot to the other end of the mat. Lift for warrior one. And slowly we extend warrior three. And bring the knee up. Step the foot down. Inhale. And exhale. Let's repeat that one more time. It's kind of a moon salutation. It's a shorter version. So we don't stress too much about how it looks. It's just stretching shoulders, sides of the body, and hips in the same flow. Arms up. Point the index fingers. And now to the sides, we stretch here from the hip into the side, the armpit pointing up and back to center. Knee up and step to the center of the mat. Take a wider stance if necessary. And elbows, knees bend. Extend, stretch. And bring the elbows down. Inhale. And exhale. And now to the other side of the mat, to the other end of the mat, arms up, warrior one. Shoulders are down. We feel the stretch in the outside of the hip here by pressing on the outside of the foot, left knee, or the knee that's bent here in front of you, it's pointing outward. Inhale. And exhale, warrior three. Engaging the core muscles, extending here both sides of the body. Take long deep breath. Take control, inhale. And exhale, lift the knee up. And now step the foot down. And turn to the side of the mat. Interlace the index finger, lift the arms up. And stretch the inside, the side of the body inside to the mat. Inhale. And exhale. Up. Lift the knee and step the feet wide. Inhale. Exhale. In and out. Inhale. Exhale. Arms up. We pivot now to warrior one. And from here we prepare, engage the abdominals. Bring the belly button in, inhale, lengthen. Left leg is parallel to the floor. Now hips are squared. And now we step the foot down. Inhale and exhale. Now back to center. We are facing the mat now. Bring the arms up in. Exhale, we hinge at the hips, fold. Grab the big toes with the peace fingers. Lengthen the spine first. Micro bend in the knees. We don't lock the knees. Extend. And then bring top of the head down. Relax. Relax the neck, the shoulders. One more breath. And now place hands on each side of the feet. Extend. Let's walk the hands toward the front of the mat. Bring the knees down and tuck the toes. Chest down to the floor. Let's lift the chest up. Cobra here or baby cobra. You decide. Inhale. And exhale. Fold. Tuck the toes. Press the ground away. Lift. And we're going to sit on a block or directly on the heels. But if you have a block or a bolster or another object, you can sit or a roll mat. We take the strap or a scarf, something that you have close. And if you have none, no matter, we can just open the arms without an object. So if you have a strap, take the metal part in your hand so you don't want to be hit by that part. I tell you from experience, it happens. So bring the arms wider than the hips. We're going to lift the arms up. Keep the arms long and try to bring the strap just behind the head. And back to center, lower the shoulders here. Inhale. And exhale. In. And out. In. Out. Inhale. And exhale. In. And out. And release. Take a long breath in. A long breath out. Now we take the strap in the right hand. Bring the arm with the elbow pointing up. Strap at your back. And now bring the left hand toward the right one along the spine. Try to lower the right hand down toward the left one, and left one lifts along the strap. This is one way we practice this. I'm going to show you another way that I'm going to practice with you soon with a block or a water bottle along to stretch that side of the body from the hip up. We feel that nice stretch here. Inhale and exhale. And now release. Take a long breath in, a long breath out. Now the other hand, left hand, the strap, we take the metal in the hand, and now walk the right hand up on the strap toward the left one and lower the left one along the spine. Breath. And now release. Bring the hands down, relax for one moment here. Inhale. And exhale. Now still sitting on the heels. We're going to lift now. Lift, engage the abdominals, lift into a vertical line. Stretch the arms in front of you. Press the hands away and bring the shoulders back. We try to protect the lower back by pressing the hips forward. And now sit down on the block. We do this in preparation for the next postures. We lift, engage the abdominals, bring the shoulders back, and release. Sit on the block or directly on the floor. It can be directly on the floor. We lift, stretch, shoulders back, press the hips forward, back to center, and release. One more. We lift, extend, shoulders back, back to center, and release. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. For the next posture, option to use blocks, option to practice without the blocks. I'm going to show you before we start doing that. So we tuck the toes and sit on the heels. It's going to be closer to us. So from here, we're going to keep hands on the heels or on blocks. If you need to use blocks, use blocks. We're going to round the spine first. Top of the head is pointing down. And from here, slowly unroll the spine and start to lift. Press the hips forward to camel pose. And then gently we sit around the spine. It's a posture, counter posture, and the same kind of somatic movement that we take easy and slowly moving continuously, maybe with the eyes closed if necessary. So if you practice with blocks and other objects, to bring heels maybe are too far from some of us. It depends on the length of the arms. We're going to bring top of the head down and then lift, press the hands on the block. Always press the hips forward. We protect the lower back here and gently sit. So let's try to do that. We start with top of the head down and then we inhale, roll, open the chest, across the chest is stretching and around the spine, top of the head down. Go slowly at your pace. I won't guide you here in and out. It's just you take the time you need to unroll the spine as slowly as possible, taking care not to hurt yourself. One more. And now we round the spine, untuck the toes, and relax here. Top of the head down, arms and shoulders relaxing. Knees are parallel. Breathe into the space at the lower back. Maybe this part of the body, the lower back, you feel that now it's warming up. Feel some energy flowing here. One more breath here. And now let's unroll, press hands on the mat and lift. We're going to sit toward one side of the body, of the mat, sorry. We will always align the body. We bring the knees in a deer pose if you want to. One knee is in front of us, the other one is bent in line with the hip, the knee is in line with the hip. We're going to move from one side to the other, so we go slowly and carefully. We lift and now roll and go to the other side. Feel the legs moving here from the hip. We work on the hips flexibility for a little bit. Roll to the other side. One more breath. And gently release back to center. Roll toward the front of the mat. Extend the legs, stretch toes toward the body. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. And let's unroll. Bring the legs back to a tabletop. Move here the spine organically from one side to the other. Create some movement into the spine. Now back to center, inhale. And exhale, tuck the toes, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Now we bring the right knee behind the right wrist. Extend the left leg, look up, and back to a downward facing dog. Bring the left knee behind the left wrist and extend the spine. We won't hold the pigeon pose today. We just move. We do a flow. Slowly and continuously moving here. Very flowy. Inhale. And exhale. Right knee. Inhale. And exhale. Left knee. One more on each side. And now back to downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale, roll on the tippy toes. Lift, lift, lift. Stretch into them. a plank, and now knees down, and then slowly bring the chin, the chest down. Relax here, maybe hands on top of each other, maybe a block or a blanket underneath your forehead. Relax for a few moments. And now let's lift. Bring the elbows underneath the shoulders, forearms parallel in front of you. Palms facing down, spread the fingers. Press the belly button down on the floor and lift the chest. Try to lengthen here. Keep length into the spine, the neck. If you feel like your shoulders are coming closer to the ears, try to lift the ears higher. Elongate the neck. This is a deep back bend. And we try to be careful here. The same posture what we practice in camel, bringing the shoulders back from the center of the body, pressing the hips and the belly button forward. Inhale. And exhale. Now let's bend the left knee and roll. Place the foot on the ground. And now we are lifting into a sitting position. Slide the left foot inside the right leg. Extend the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, we fold over the right leg in Janu Shirshasana. This is our counter posture. Here. Gently we start lifting and rolling, and back on the abdomen, hands on top of each other. Relax for a few moments. And now we lift and back into a Sphinx pose. The same stretch of the front body. The chest is stretching from the belly button up. The back is arching. More breath. And now we bend the right knee and slowly start to roll into a sitting position with the left leg long. Drop the right knee down, the foot, it's inside the left leg. Arms up in the inhale. Exhale, we fold. Breathe into the space between, at the back of the hips, between the hips in the lower spine. And gently, now we start to roll. Come back to center on the abdomen. This time we're going to do the same movement, but without holding the Sphinx pose. We're going to bend now the left knee, roll, lift. We take the strap, keep the left knee pointing up, and now extend the left arm in front of you. Roll the arm around the knee and bring the right hand toward the left one. So if your hands are able to clasp together, that's perfect. If not, we use the strap. Use that strap behind your hip. Grab the strap with both hands, and we try here to open the right shoulder. Press the right shoulder back. It's a twist. It's a stretch in the same time. If you feel your right shoulder dropping down, just lifting and roll it back. Bring the shoulder toward your spine. If you don't need a strap, just clasp the hands together or maybe reach to your wrist. Again, it depends on the length of your arms. One more breath. Now release. Let's roll down on the abdomen slowly and gently. Inhale and exhale. Right knee bent and roll. Lift into a sitting position with the knee up. Extend the arm inside the knee here, forward, and then we bring the arm around the knee. Left hand is reaching toward the right one. Option to use the strap here. Roll the left shoulder up toward the center of the spine. One more breath. And now release. Let's come back to center. And for the next posture, we're going to need a block or a water bottle or the log. Let's rest for one moment. Hands on top of each other, forehead on the hands. Take long and deep breath here. And now here we take the block with one hand. Extend the arm. And what is going to happen here? We're going to move the hand from the tailbone up, and then take the block. If you don't drop it, like me. So you take the block with the other hand, and then we switch. But this is going to happen, all the thing is going to happen on the abdomen. Being on the abdomen, and we reach and roll from the shoulder. So some shoulder mobilization here. Let's try this. Bring the arm with the block along the spine, take the block. And forehead, it's down on the floor. You don't have to engage the neck here. Roll. Go at your own pace. It's sure that at the beginning it's difficult to find that block. You're going to just try to find it and push it where your hand. It's not exactly easy. More we practice, the better we get at this. Try to extend the arms long when you travel with the arms from the lower spine to the upper spine. Keep the arms long. One more breath. And now release. Hands underneath the forehead. Relax for a few moments. Inhale. And exhale. Let's bring hands underneath the shoulders. Lift. And we go on the back. If you have two blocks, take two blocks. It's not necessary, but if you have blocks, bring them with you. We lower on the back. Knees to chest, wrap the arms around the knees and roll side to side. One more breath. Now place the feet down on the floor. What we're going to do is arch the spine first, create space at the lower back, and bring the arms up and down to do some workout, and at the same time some shoulder mobilization. We're going to use blocks or other object. If you don't have them, don't worry, you can just move the arms without that, parallel to the floor. Travel with the arms parallel to the body, and then bring the arms down slowly. Lift the arms and slowly bring the arms down along the body. Inhale. What it's important to know is just keep arching the spine, lifting the belly button up, and arms are not touching the ground, are just hovering above the ground, traveling slowly, few inches above the ground, up and down. Down. One more. And now release. Place the blocks on the mat. Inhale. And exhale. And now we're going to place all of the feet together. Drop the knees down toward the floor. Extend the arms on each side. Breath. Now we lift the knees up. Extend the left leg. Keep the right knee up. Now lift the right knee to the chest. Roll the knee to the side. And extend the leg. And bring the legs parallel. Knee to the chest. And then to the side. Extend the back of the left leg. It continues pressing down. We try not to roll the whole body. Just roll from the hip. We work here on the right hip. Extend. Legs parallel. Down. Extend. A lot of benefits in this posture, moving the hips in this way for all direction. One more breath. Now for one moment, just extend both legs. Close the eyes into a small Shavasana and just feel how your hips are different. One, maybe it's more activated, and maybe you feel one of your legs longer. The right leg, maybe it's longer at this point. You feel it like it's longer. And now to the other side, left knee to the chest. Bring the knee to the left side, extend the leg, roll then from the hip to bring the legs parallel to center, extend. Continue at your own pace. One more breath. Now place the feet on the floor. Press the lower back down on the mat. Hold here for one moment. Inhale. And exhale. Arch the spine. And then bring the lower back, roll the lower back down on the floor. Inhale to arch. Exhale, roll down. Inhale. And exhale. Bring the pelvis up in the exhale. And then with the exhale, we point the tailbone down toward the floor. In and out. Last one, in and out. And now bring knees to the chest, wrap the arms around the knees, roll side to side. And now we lift the heels up, slide the arms between the knees, place the hands outside the feet. Lower the lower back on the floor, press down, extend the tailbone toward the end of the mat. Take a long deep breath. And if you feel like rolling here, or always option now to roll side to side from one hip to the other. It's different. Sometimes we just feel resting here in this posture in happy baby, trying to extend the spine a little bit more, finding that length. Now gently we start to extend the legs and arms and prepare for the final posture. Maybe roll a blanket or a roll mat underneath your knees, the bolster maybe. Option to place the blocks under your heels. So heels elevated, it helps with the lower back to get flat down on the mat. Extend the arms on each side of the body and bring the shoulder blades down along the spine. Bring the chin down to point to the center of the chest, not up, not toward the ceiling. We try to extend the cervical spine here. Allow the toes and the knees to point outward. The whole body relaxing. Taking your attention to the breath. And from the breath into the body, feel the prana flowing freely into your body. Connected to the breath, we can repeat silently the mantra, the universal mantra of meditation, So Hum. In the inhale, we repeat So. In the exhale, Hum. So Hum. So Hum. Continue at your own pace, the breath. Now still connected to the breath, repeating the mantra. Feel your legs getting heavier, going deeper into the ground, more and more relaxed. Now we move the attention to the arms and feel the arms getting heavier. More and more relaxed. Now feel the lower back and the upper back getting deeper into the mat. The abdomen and chest relaxing completely. Now we move the attention to the face muscle and start from the forehead. Feel your forehead relaxing. Any creases here disappearing, even that imaginary creases, we don't have any. Just feel your forehead getting smoother, more and more relaxed. Then the eyebrows. Maybe we feel the eyebrows sliding away from each other. The space between increasing. And allow now the eyes to get deeper into the eye sockets. And relax the eyelids. Now relax the cheek, the upper lip and lower lip, the jaw, and then the tongue inside the mouth. Go back to the breath and to the intention from the beginning of today's practice and silently repeat it. Now we start to move fingers and toes. Now rotate wrists and ankles. Now engage the legs, stretch the arms. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Inhale into the nostrils. And exhale, completely relax. Arms and legs. Let's roll on the right side very slowly. Knees bent together. Pressing the left hand down, we start to lift and roll the spine. Slowly, slowly, slowly into sitting position. Bring shoulders down. Lift the spine, lift the sternum up. Inhale. And exhale. Bring hands together. Start to rub the hands, create some heat. When you feel your hands burning, we're going to place now the fingertip just above the eyebrows. Close gently the eyes. Take a moment to feel how your breath is moving your body. and how your body feels at this moment. Feel the heat from your hands spreading into your face muscles and then into the whole body, relaxing the body, relaxing the mind. And bring hands down now. And this concludes our practice today. Thank you for practicing with me. I wish you a wonderful weekend and then wonderful weeks ahead, because we're going to see each other in 3 weeks. I wish you all the best. Namaste.